Hey guys, Mobile back again with another video on this Micromax in Note 2. In this video, let's check on the cameras of this device and we'll see that how good are they. Okay, and if you're thinking of buying this device, then I believe that this video is going to help you to know about the cameras of this device. So before we start, if you're new to my channel, then do hit the subscribe button to watch more videos. And if you've already subscribed, a big thank you to all of you guys. So let's get started.
So first of all, let's start with the specs, the camera specs of this device. It comes with quad camera setup on the back, 48 megapixel primary sensor, 5 megapixel ultra wide, then 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth sensors. Honestly guys, it doesn't make any sense to me to have these macro and depth sensors, 2 megapixel sensors. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. On the front, it has 16 megapixel selfie shooter. Now if you check the camera UI, it has improved a bit. You have all the default options here: professional, video, photo, portrait, and let's check this shutter speed. Yes, there it takes 1 or 2 seconds, particularly portrait shots, so it's not that fast. Okay, let's check the night mode here. Yeah, you can see that it takes time. And you have these other options: slow motion, macro, the useless thing, then selfie, panorama, QR scan. The UI has improved a bit. Okay, now let's check on the samples. First of all, let's start with the video sample.
Guys, here's a quick sample from the front camera. It can record up to 1080p videos, and you can see that the quality is fine, but the HDR effect is not that good. Okay, and let's walk faster to check the stabilization. And I'm not using even any external mic, so you can check the sound capture as well. The color shifting, overall it's good, not that bad. It's good. I'll move faster again, so you can see that the dynamic range is not that good. It's quite average, I would say, but considering the price, it's okay. So what do you think about it? Let me know. Now let's switch to the rear camera. Now here is a quick sample from the rear camera, and you can see that even the rear camera is not that good when it comes to handling the exposure, and even the HDR effect is not that good. The sky is actually looking really washed out here. Okay, now let's check this harsh lighting. You can see that, yes. Okay, and though it is actually can record up to 1080p 60 fps, the details are not that good. The colors, they are okay, no problem. But yes, as I said, the details are missing here, and I'm not using any gimbal, so you can check the EIS also, and no external mic, so check the sound capture as well. Okay, yes, it's okay, I would say average, I would say. Okay, let's check this focus. Okay, yes, it takes time. Autofocus is also not that fast. So I would say the video quality is average. What do you think about it? Let me know. Now let's check on the images.
So first of all, let's start with some indoor selfies. Here you can see that the overall image quality is actually good. Though it is a bit over sharpened, and the details are there. It could have been better, but I'm not complaining here because of the price. And if you see that if the lighting improves, you can get a really good looking image here. Okay, if you go outside particularly, the quality is actually really good. Considering the price particularly. But as I said, it is actually over sharpening the images, and it is not that good in terms of handling the exposure, particularly if there is any kind of harsh lighting from the back. You can see it here. it is actually not handling it properly. But overall image quality from the selfie shooter is actually good. You can see this. The edge detection is also good, not that bad. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the selfie shooter. Now if you check the rear portraits, then you will see that the selfie shooter was better, because overall color reproduction and the depth effect is quite average here. And another thing I have observed is that if you take multiple shots and if you wear the same t-shirt, the color reproduction is different in each of the photos. Okay, so this is something that they should fix. Here you can see this, and sometimes it takes really washed out images. The edge detection is okay, no problem, but the depth effect could have been better and details could have been better according to me. But the good thing is that the skin tone is actually looking not that very beautified, over beautified, so that's a good thing. Now if you check inanimate objects, non-human objects, then you will see that the depth effect, the edge detection, they are really average, I would say. So the rear portraits are average according to me. Let me know your thoughts. You can use the macro lens if you have really steady hands and you like to have close-up shots, but the results are not that good. If you see this, the details are not visible and the color reproduction is also okay. Yeah, so it is quite useless, I believe. And if you really use it, let me know in the comments, because I really wonder who are the users that who are actually asking for this kind of useless lenses in the camera setup, particularly in budget segment. These are really useless. The HDR shots impressed me because I was not expecting anything from it. As you know that the budget phones, they struggle in this department, but this one is actually good. The exposure is well handled and the color reproduction details, they are also visible, and the shadows are also not that washed out. Yeah, so the HDR shots are actually looking good, particularly the color reproduction is actually good. Yeah, and you don't have to fiddle with the camera as you have to do while taking rear portrait shots. So the HDR shots are satisfactory considering the price. As I said, the color reproduction, overall image quality is actually good, so I'm happy with the HDR shots. You can also take wide angle shots, but the details are not that good. You will miss that. And the HDR effect is also not that good. Okay, so it is quite acceptable considering the price. Overall image quality is not that bad, so you can use it. It's not like that it is not usable at all, so you can use it, obviously. So finally, let's talk about the night photography here. And friends, honestly, under 15,000, under 13,000, if you are expecting really good night photography, then it will be too much to ask for. And honestly, in this case, this Note 2 actually doing good in terms of reducing the noise. Particularly, you can see that the noise reduction is really significant, although the overall image quality, the details, the overall color reproduction is okay, I would say, but it is actually usable. That's really good according to me. So you can see that in the samples, the noise reduction particularly is really good, and overall image quality is also good, not bad. Okay, so you can actually use it, and I must say that Micromax has done a good job here. And even if you check the selfie shooter, if you see, the same thing is here. The noise reduction is really good, but yes, the light and the details, the color reproduction could have been better. But I'm not complaining here, because what they have done, it's really good, and we would like to see them doing better than this. So we should actually support them. What do you say? So guys, finally I can say that Micromax is on the right track now. They have improved the camera UI. The night photography has improved a bit. Yeah, there is a scope of further improvement, but yes, they're working on it. That's good. And another good thing is that now you can compare this Indian phone with other Chinese phones in the same price range. So it is actually competing with them. So that's really good to see. And we need to support Micromax so that they will work further and will have competitive devices. Okay, so that would be really great for the Indian users. Now, yes, improvements, as I was saying, the video recording needs to be improved. The sound capture is fine, but the overall video quality, particularly the rear video recording, is not that good. The selfie is fine, not bad. Okay, even the selfie shooter takes really good images. Okay, but the rear portraits, they are not that good. Okay, another thing is that they have to work on the overall imaging process, because if they work on it, instead of putting many camera sensors like these useless macro sensors, they need to use just two, I believe. one main sensor, another one is ultra wide. I think these two are enough for our practical use. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. So I believe that it's a good camera setup, not really good, but yeah, we can accept it. Yeah, it is usable. Okay, and it is actually comparable with other Chinese brands, so you're not compromising too much if you're going for this Micromax. Okay, so what do you think about it? Let me know, and if you end up liking my videos, then do subscribe to watch more contents, and if you have already subscribed, a big thank you to all of you guys. So till the next video, guys, cheers.